Hey, what's up? This is Mick, and you're listening to Piedmont Artist Profiles on Snow Peak Radio. All right, welcome back to Piedmont Artist Profiles. I'm your host, Mick, and this is another episode bringing you local artists in a candid, first-hand interview. This week we go north of I-40 and we talk to the guys who put on the Groovin the Madness Festival. But first, a couple notes. So we have a couple of big things coming up soon. So stay tuned here for updates on that. It's a website. We have a website coming up. And on that website, you will find these episodes of the podcast. You will find blogs written by very talented writers. You will find reviews of live shows, my opinions on bands, probably some videos coming up, live streaming shows. Anyway, we're getting there. We're growing. We're doing it. The other thing is, can we please agree that white supremacists and Nazis are scum and we should have no part of them? I don't understand how they've embedded themselves with one side of this nutty fucking political system. I mean, Nazis, really? I saw a picture of a man wearing a hat from the 82nd Airborne, had a patch right on as a ball cap. He was given the Roman salute and standing in front of a Nazi flag. You don't get to do that. For those of you who don't know, the 82nd Airborne was one of the invading forces during D-Day who freed Europe from the Nazis, basically. So, what? I bet that guy would say that he's a patriot, too. I bet he would say he loves his country. He probably listens to shit like, I'm proud to be an American. Well, you can't be. You don't get to be. It's revoked. You want to build a wall and keep people up? You want to have travel bans and keep people out? What about you, dude? Whatever. Can somebody please give these guys a DVD of Indiana Jones? I don't know how we got to Nazi flags. I don't know how we got here, people. Anyway, my thoughts obviously go out to the woman who was killed and the other people who were hurt. It's a shame and it's a crime, and we should have a leader who calls it for what it is. And that's my 2 cents on that. Oh, and as a gun owner and a gun enthusiast, you dipshits always worry about having your guns taken away. You know a really good way to get them all taken away from all of us? Go to assemblies with one on each ankle, one in your hip, one on your waist, one under your arm, and an assault rifle around your neck. Keep showing up to shit like that with a Nazi flag, and we will all lose our guns. All of us. And on with the show. The Groovin the Madness Festival was put together by the dudes in Midnight Airwaves, a Statesville-based rock band and power trio. They started the festival to provide a place for some of the young bands in the Hickory Statesville scene to play. It seems as though the venue deficit is stretched all the way up there, although it seems like up there it's been there for a while. But there are some really, really talented bands that have nowhere to play. You mix that with an epidemic of opioid and amphetamine addiction, and you have a recipe for a loss of talent, and that's what these dudes aim to stop. I traveled up to Statesville the week before the festival to talk to the guys about their plans and to get a feel for what I was in for. I caught up with them at their practice space to sit down for a conversation. I arrived at the split-level home in the evening, and I could hear the sounds of the band practicing from the basement. I walked around back and was escorted into their lair by the drummer's fiancé, and walked in as they fine-tuned one of their original songs. When the song wrapped up, we went outside for a smoke and sort of feel each other out.
Run in.
I can hear music.
Follow me. I'm coming. Head on the door.
What's up, guys?
Howdy.
Go play a song if you don't mind. Yeah, go ahead. Don't let me interrupt. So yeah, we're trying to, keep it local, man. Even though we have bands from different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Or
Well, we try to, you know what I'm saying? We met some good musicians, man. That's, some of these bands, some of these mainlining bands, the headlining bands and stuff. But, it's the thing about giving these kids around here that's playing music a chance to play. That's like the Granite Falls people. There's a bunch of young kids, man, we've met up there. They're good, man.
Mm-hmm. It's a good music scene, man.
Yeah,
it's really good.
play,
There's a lot of bands that
play. Yeah.
that have no place to play, so they do whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we played at arcades.
What do they have for venues in like the states?
None,
Man,
really.
that's why we was trying to do.
Yeah.
We're trying to do. Ain't nothing around here for
Nothing.
kids to do but fucking drugs, man.
Yeah.
Bottom line, dude.
That's the truth.
There ain't no venue.
Yeah, we're gonna try to do a heroin addiction concert sometime.
Yeah, heroin awareness, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Do some kind of
Yeah,
benefit
for sure.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people we know's OD'd and died from it around here. It's bad, man. It's an epidemic.
We've got, man, or bands that want to come play. They're, we
They're serious about it.
don't give them any money, and they don't ask for no money. If we build once we start building it up a little bit, we might, But I mean, we don't charge the people that that throw Grover and do fest. I mean, we don't charge, So it's like a small community of musicians, man, that just get together and throw festivals,
Right.
And the jam bands and the original. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even care about playing in the bar no
You don't
more,
get the
man.
things you do whenever people are playing in bars. They have to censor themselves. They
have to play covers, all that.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's the
Covers,
thing, man. You
you
got to
know.
play some. They want to hear cover bands around here, man. That's all these drunk rednecks want to hear. Man. They want.
The cover band curse. Nothing against them, but man, there's a lot of great original music around here that's gathering dust because misguided promoters keep bringing in cover bands.
What inspired you guys to start a music festival?
I think it started, man, not having a place to play, nowhere for musicians to play around here.
No local venues in Statesville.
And everything around is shutting down, and Charlotte, like Amos's and Tremont, those are great places to play, but
There's never been anywhere to play live music in Statesville.
We're trying to
Couple little
build somewhere to
hole-in-one
play.
bars.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of it was Dustin and I did a lot of talking, and I think most of it is most of the bands that we play with just getting together and forming something, here, and trying to keep kids out of trouble. That's part of it as well. And if we can help a little by and pumping some money into the economy too, it helps. Last year I went to a store after the festival and I couldn't buy nothing for a 10-mile radius.
Yeah, it's
That's what it's about.
part of doing an affordable, I guess, too, man, where the kids can afford a ticket, man. I mean, who can afford $120 to go see a band at Verizon, man? That's, what 16, 17-year-old kid can do that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's the thing, man. I think right there, I mean, you get 2 days of music, camping, everything. Well,
So describe the venue a little bit. I know it's an outdoor festival, obviously, but what's the spot like?
When you pull in, man, it's more of a cove, really, and you've got boat ramp, you've got your little pavilion, pier, playgrounds. So it's kid friendly,
Bathhouse.
bathrooms. So it's real unique in that aspect where you can actually go and
Pretty large camping.
Have
area,
everything
and-
that you need, like
and
all
swim
necessities.
and
Lots of shade,
fish, whatever you want to do, man.
in
You
front of the
never
stage
get that.
and stuff.
You never get that at another festival.
You guys got quite a few vendors already signed up, right?
We've got a few, yeah. We're trying to do things that like snow cones and cotton candy. We
There's a guy
have
blowing glass, tie-dye
glass
dude, you know what I'm
blowers,
saying?
you know, so-
my fiance's selling art, Mandy Ray's selling art, doing body painting. I mean, it's yoga instructor.
Didn't we say something about doing a 50-50?
yeah,
Yeah, probably
50-50
so.
drawings.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do 50-50 drawings throughout the whole week. And next year, hopefully, I'm hoping. I didn't want to go to sponsors, man, but it helps. It helps the festival out, and it helps local businesses. So I think that we're going to try to do some sponsorship next year. I mean, that's all festivals are, Pepsi, and
Right.
so if we do it local and keep it local, man, I think it'll be successable.
You don't get nowhere by not riding on the edge sometimes.
So the weekend of the festival, I'll summarize it up for you. It was a kick-ass time. It was hot, but there was a lake and camping, a group of amazing people mixed with amazing bands, and these guys really, really pulled it off. I interviewed several of the bands and recorded their sets. Look for those interviews to drop as small shows, little bits and pieces here and there over the next few weeks. But to wrap this up, let's hear from the guys in Midnight Airwave. This was right after their set at the festival, and you can definitely hear how happy they are in their voices.
I told you was recording the whole damn thing.
That shit sounds good.
I told you was recording the whole thing.
Here, baby.
All right, is everybody in here? You want to put your headphones on?
Oh.
All right, now you're here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm here with Brian, Dustin, and Keith. You guys put on a hell of a festival, man. Had a hell of a time.
Tim.
Tim.
Oh shit, let's start that over again. You got to update your website. That's all I got to go on.
What's up?
All right, so I'm here with Brian, Dustin, and Tim. You guys put on a hell of a show, man. This has been a fun festival.
Thank you.
What do you guys think?
It's been
I
awesome.
think it's been
awesome.
a hell of a weekend, man.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's been a blast.
First, let me thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to come out here and cover
Absolutely,
this.
man. Absolutely.
And help keep promoting these local bands and whatnot. But one thing that really stuck out about your guys' set to me, y'all covered Love Buzz.
Yeah.
Which is like a B-side
Yeah,
Bleach.
man.
So
That's what's up.
as a Northwesterner, that was pretty dope. You guys did a cool job with it too. So
Yeah, mess around with it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, that's the whole
Make
reason
that
I
fun
started
with it,
playing
man.
music, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was born
We
in
haven't played
83.
that song since last year, right here.
really,
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
right on. So how do you guys feel about how the whole weekend went?
been
I
awesome.
think it's been a success, man. The bands have been amazing, phenomenal. Friday night was party down, man.
Yeah.
Duke 10 threw
Yeah.
the fuck down.
Yeah, Dutan was
and
bad.
That was awesome.
and tonight, as soon as the sun started going down, man, people started coming in, moving closer to the stage, and that's what makes it so beautiful. Is it's so intimate.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's
so
intimate,
close,
man.
man. There's not a 3-foot stage out here. We're on the ground with everybody else.
Right. And one thing I also noticed, you guys did a real good job. You got some curveballs thrown at you as far as band showing
Oh
up.
yeah, man.
You guys
I had
adjusted on the fly.
I had like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dude. I had like 4 bands cancel, man, and I put together bands that never played together before.
Yeah, man.
We just get up there.
we
We
got
just got
there
up
and
and
played.
jammed out.
Improv.
You know what
like
I'm saying?
hell.
Whatever. Throw a
was
super
awesome.
jam when in doubt.
Yeah. Oh, I know all the fans had a good time. So what's next for you guys as a band?
I think we're just gonna keep on cruising, man.
We're gonna try to
book
stick
some
with the
gigs
festival scene, man.
we're
Stay
gonna-
away from the bars and shit.
and
Yeah.
We're gonna
You
try
know,
to keep moving on, playing at some bars, and I'm gonna try to start setting up some more of these, if I can.
Way more.
We need
Way
to hit up
more.
the college towns, man.
Yeah.
We could hit up some bars in some college towns where they like some original music. I mean, everybody around here wants cover songs.
Yeah.
Listen,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
That's
this-
the curse we're fighting.
This has been a dream come true. This festival, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It has been.
man.
I never imagined that I would be throwing a music festival, or Dustin, or Tim,
For real.
any of us. And the bands that we have are premium bands,
Oh, yeah,
man.
absolutely.
They're top quality
Got
bands.
Good Night Brothers going on in the
Yeah,
background.
dude.
Yeah.
The-
Once
Good
again,
Night
I'm
Brothers
gonna miss
tonight.
them.
man, the music scene in North Carolina is bumping.
It
man.
sure is. It sure is. That's what we're here to try to make better. Well, thanks guys. You guys
sir.
put on a hell of a show, and
Yeah, man.
good
you.
luck in all your endeavors.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
it, man.
Appreciate you having us.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks for being here.
All right.
For real, those guys did a great job for such a small crew and a tight budget. Follow them on Facebook to keep up with any upcoming events, and I'll for sure be pumping them on here. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to hit subscribe in your iTunes app or whatever podcast app you use. My favorite happens to be Podcast Addict. That's not a plug. I'm just saying it's a pretty good app. Follow us, like us on Facebook, and stay tuned. I already told you about the website in the beginning of the show, but yeah, there might be a website. There's going to be a website. There's going to be a website. It's going to be really soon. It's going to be great. It's going to be the best. Anyway, taking us home tonight is Midnight Airways with their song. I don't know the title of the song. They didn't get back to me in time. That's my bad. I should have asked them weeks ago. I shouldn't have waited 3 weeks or whatever after the show to finally do this. I'm a busy guy. Anyway, Midnight Airwaves with their song live from Groovin, the Madness Festival.